Hello, my name is Nicole, and I'm going to be doing a book review on The Liar by Stephen Fry. And here's the book. I really like this book. The little Greek thingies. Okay, this is the first novel by Stephen Fry, and if you don't know who Stephen Fry is, he's this very famous author slash Twitterer slash actor slash audiobook presenter slash pretty much everything except musician. People call him a Renaissance man, and he's my hero, and he's very well versed in language and anything to do with the arts, except of course music, as he talked about profusely in Moab is My Washpot, which is his autobiography, in which I will be doing a book review on that soon because I love that book. This book was quite nice. It was much like Moab in the sense that it sort of chronicled his childhood, but it didn't seriously go into his childhood. Like, it was very similar to his childhood that was in Moab with the boarding school and the expulsions and the homoeroticism, but it really wasn't the exact same. There was a few nuances here and there, and the Matthew, which he talks about in Moab, turns out to be Hugo and the liar. However, and like the whole Cambridge thing and how smart he was with the A levels and all that is very similar, but overall it's a very good book. It's very similar to his autobiographies, which I'm saying in his first novel, so of course it's going to have very similar themes to his life. In this book there is this boy, and his name is what's his name again? Adrian Healy, and he's protagonist, and he's a chronic liar, and throughout his life he's very flamboyant and he's very gay and he's in love with this guy named Hugo Cartwright, and you just see his life and how it progresses, and like in college he goes to Cambridge and he meets this professor called Donis Trufus, and they become very good friends, and the professor admires him because he's such a good liar, and he's very good at deception, and it's basically just his life and how he deceives people, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see how English public schools work, or like boarding schools. In England it's called public when it means private. Yes. It's a very good book. I loved it a lot just because I love Stephen Fry's writing. He has very, very good writing, and I also love the first page just because I'll read the first paragraph of the first page just because I really like the imagery and just how it sounded. A famed t-shirt stopped outside the house where Mozart was born. He looked up at the building and his eyes shone. He stood quite still, gazing upwards and glowing with adoration as a party of bleached denims and fluorescent Bermuda shorts pushed past him and went in. Then he shook his head, dug deeper into his hip pocket, and moved forwards. A thin, high voice behind him caused him to stop mid-stride. I love this. It's so beautiful. He has such good command of the English language, and it reminds me of Oscar Wilde a lot in the sense that of his writing and imagery and how he's able to use creative metaphors and such, and I really like that. So I would check out this book. I love this. It's 5 out of 5 because it's great and very well written. It's a really good story, and I just really love things about gay men as well. So check it out and have a good day. Bye.